About 8 months ago, I spent the night on this island in the Grand River, and out of all the challenges I've done, this was by far my favorite. So I had plans of exploring another island and doing the same thing, but if I did that again, I feel like it'd be too repetitive, so I thought instead of sleeping on the island, what if I sleep on the raft? And the idea was born. But there's no way this raft was going to work, so after some searching, this raft came to be. Okay, I'm opening this up now. It smells so brand new, which smells really nice. And let me tell you something, it is huge. The only problem I have right now is I have no idea how I'm going to get this all the way to here. I mean, there's no way I can carry it like this, so I'm going to have to deflate it. But the key is to hopefully I can just find an outlet and I can just blow this all up again and then try to figure out how to get to the middle of the river. Well, it sucks to be me, but this is exactly what I had to do. I had to carry this raft by myself for 2 whole miles because I'll save you all the little boring details, but this was really the only way I could make my plan that I originally wanted to work. So my roommate dropped me off at this building that was pretty much deserted. As a matter of fact, I didn't run into anyone while doing this, which was kind of crazy. Then it was time to carry this thing. And let me tell you this right now, I did not care at all about getting any B-roll. This is the only shot you're gonna see me carrying this thing because the only thing I wanted was to get this raft to the river as fast as possible. Until the very end where you can see my extremely sweaty forehead. But yeah, and keep in mind not getting much B-roll or pretty much any footage because that's gonna be a common theme for me for the next couple of hours. I'm not gonna lie, this really sucks. I thought for sure the current, right when I got on the river, the current would just take me down. But I've just been stuck on the sides. I'm sure if I get to the middle, the problem is I just don't have a stupid paddle, and even if I did have a paddle, this thing is so huge, there's really no way for me to even paddle correctly. Okay, got myself a deeper stick, and notice what I'm actually going down. Like, look at that tree. Look at this tree. See how it's going more to the left? That means I'm actually moving, which is nice. So the stick still isn't deep, doesn't go deep enough, but once I go into the sides a little bit, I'll push myself back out a little bit. We'll see where this takes me from here. Unfortunately, I noticed that I was losing air. So as painful as it was, I had to keep going past this buoy, which my original plan was to tie off to this, but for my own safety, my new plan was to go all the way down to the public-ish dock and get more air. But wait, why didn't I just go here first instead of walking 2 miles with the raft on top of my head? Well, that's because I wanted to go right here, and there is no way I was somehow going to go against the current on this thing. And if I go any further past the dock, I'm in an unknown area, so if I had to get onto land, I would most likely be walking on private property. So my new plan was to get to the dock, get the air with the outlet, and tie off to the dock, but when I got there, all my cameras were on low battery. I was cold, dirty, and morale was actually super low. I was actually really looking forward to this challenge, but the past few hours really just drained all the fun from it, and the last thing I wanted to do was to sleep out here, so after an hour of thinking, I just decided to give up. And I don't want to be sleeping in a puddle in 40-degree weather, because that's when it's going to get dropped down to tonight, so fortunately I'm just going to have to postpone this for now. So that's just how it's going to be. I texted my roommate to come pick me up, and right before I was about to push send, I deleted everything, and I threw that raft back out on the water, because there was no way I was going to let everything I just did be for nothing. Switched over cameras. This one is not 4K resolution, but as you can see, I'm just laying down right now. I'm hoping to just fall asleep. I've been moving around for the past 7 hours, so I'm just hoping that I can fall asleep in the next 1 to 2 hours. If that happens, that will be a miracle. Probably won't though. Bugs are absolutely going crazy. I think I might put a bag over my head so I don't have to deal with them. Like I said, I'm gonna try to stay as still as possible. I'm not gonna move. I'm hoping that this, whoa, looks like I got a friend on the dock right there. Hopefully that has nothing to do with me. Let's check this out right now. Sometimes I stay where I am, but then weird currents just happen, and I start rotating like this. Something else that's also kind of sketchy is I can feel the logs go right under me. I can just hear them like kind of scraping against the thing. That's very terrifying because that could also cause a hole, and the next thing I know I'm in the water. Dude, this is literally like the third set of sirens I've heard. I don't know why they're just freaking me out. I feel like they're coming for me or something. Don't get me wrong, I'm super happy I decided to go through with this. I know it will be worth it when I wake up in the morning, assuming I do. And as annoying as it was to get all the way to here where I am right now, it is kind of cool to think like I started all the way down there and now I'm right here. Sure, it'd be better if I'm in the middle, but whatever. It's kind of a cool thought that I started all the way down here. Now I'm right here.
I haven't really gotten a full hour of sleep yet. Doesn't help. Every hour gets colder and I'm freezing right now. I also keep hearing the splashing sound around me. I assume it's just a fish or something, but... See, it's the morning. It really sucks. I wanted to get a time lapse, but I just couldn't. And if I'm being completely honest, I really, like I said, I just don't want to move at all. So I really probably wouldn't get a good angle anyways. It's still fairly cold out, so I'm not really motivated to move at all. So I'm gonna lay here for probably like the next hour. I think it's like 7 o'clock right now.
I laid there as the sun came up around 9 and brought the heat along with it. Around 9 I was just chilling until the shade roof came apart.
Yeah.
So I just took that as a sign that I should probably start packing up. So overall, this experience did not go to plan whatsoever, and I was so close to giving up, but I'm glad I pushed through, and I learned to be a little more flexible. Thanks for watching.